So?
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Station LO868. You need the eye?
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. Alright, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. Jaw the words another time then. Now that those artifacts, the grav anomaly, the ones we found anyway, going to don't know what you. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Yes? You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask. You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious. I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you. And that, I think, has worked out very well. Honestly, I cannot answer that. So many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time it's been in short supply. And I suppose I have conditioned myself to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose that is hardly the answer you are looking for. You have given me something to consider. Thank you for that. That is all? Very well. Those rings. Are they moving? They seem to react to us. Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge. It sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colony's
Grix's
collective
bones.
notes.
Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. Well, I suppose we can't stop you. But I'm joining the Deny Everything to the Public Club for a while.
There are several reasons to restrain yourself. Keeping it quiet is but one, and perhaps not the most important.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, there's plenty to think.
I do not... It would seem that the work here has come to an end.
Well, you're back. Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it. You're right. You tell yourself you got deadlines. You think if you're strict... Anyway, I started stealing...
For some, perhaps. Barrett is quite...
Next thing I know, drags him out, and that's when I didn't overhear and that's the last I... They could have grabbed... You want to try it?
Safe for sure.
hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat, rescue us.
So, you actually get that computer working? What? Let me... Okay. Be a while before Argos comes to pick... And hey! Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dust. My contract's up with Argos. Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed. Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later. Any adventure you can fly away from.
Landing struts primed, retros firing.
Oh, hey. Considering the spaceship. Hey, man, Barrett was all... Oh, he tells me. Bingo. You miss... Man. Oh, yeah. So, and then... I was drifting and got a signal from... Hey. Yeah. Give me a minute. Let me know when you want to head... Still think there might be a spot for me? You bet. I've worked on enough remote outposts that I know a thing or two about optimizing them for material production. And if you're in the market for a mining buddy, I'm your guy. Phew, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today? You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Shutting down, everything in the green.
need to take this guy down! This is over.
There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into holy shit.
I do not understand. Is Barrett being held hostage or not?
Well, this... You know, it's actually...
No sense.
See, that's what I like about it.
I have enjoyed our time. Is Constellation...
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
got nothing to say to you.
Maxer is in charge.
He's free to go. I do not encourage you to return.
I think I prefer the wild planets to this city. At least there, I did not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
Held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around, help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe? It doesn't really matter to me. Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned. The romance fades. Plus the Frontier's a Constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point. Marvelous.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Is something... What did you need? Finally, I've been waiting.
You two go on.
An interesting mix of activity.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were... I want you for... It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase. Our seller, I just need a... That settles it then.
As long as the drinking comes after.
It'll be... Just let me... To the Volai start.
find the interior of this ship
This is Freestar
comforting.
Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right.
Landing site locked. Take us in. Welcome back.
It's good to be out and about. Launch get...
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when like...
Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
I only fly on Tayo ships.
Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies.
Yeah?
Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with Issa Eklund. Ah, yeah. Yes?
It's the discretion...
Oh.
I never said that.
Only after you are remarkably in...
That was the point.
With no leverage.
I have this all taken.
Some investigation. Then... some...
Bribe a few bounds.
Yes, I hate being...
James Newell is the broker. And it shouldn't. Meet me back here.
Did you need something?
I used to be an actuary.
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol back to New Atlantis?
That's right. Every damn crate.
This is because I refuse to pay Jason's ridiculous tariff on my goods, right?
I don't make the rules, lady. Just take your job, load it back on your ship, and get
Neon Security, stop immediately! Neon Security, you're under arrest. Why do I always get the dumb ones?
I cannot, will not be a part of this!
Stand down! So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol back to New Atlantis?
That's right. Damn great.
This is because I refuse to pay Bayou's ridiculous tariff on my goods, right?
I don't make the rules, lady. Just take your junk, load it back on your ship, and get the hell out of here.
If I don't deliver these goods, I'm going to lose thousands on this job.
Not my problem. Better get moving.
Mind leaving me alone?
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Welcome off-worlder to the hotel.
We're here at Reliant Medical.
My mother wanted me.
Packaged food? Check.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking... Oh, I don't have a problem. That man, he skips merchant. Yeah, sure. Every payment's... Anyway, if you'll forgive the outburst... Maybe I did. Maybe. Done this dance before. All right, fine.
Don't even bother with...
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids having fun, James.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa. Aurora isn't fun. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
Newell's Goods has a...
Hello.
What I don't sell?
Everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now.
How quickly can you get that done?
They say some xenobots can
Rather be
sing
doing
a song
this.
only them-
Not sure of those.
getting zoned? Yeah, you're new here. Name's Boone Morgan. But if you're here... Oh, no. I like to call it... Here. The Astral Lounge. I see. Okay. I think the Astral... We do strive for... Huh. You work for Stroud? In my experience, the write-off... Sorry, but... I'm afraid we can't... Excellent. We do... Hope to see you again.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, A&B, B&E.
I suppose that is ours now. Eh?
Don't you have something better to do? No.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the area.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
How are the preparations coming? To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear.
Oh, I'll be...
This Aurora's
All right.
blowing
We should
my
split.
mind.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate...
Remember, Rams.
You good?
Hey, you wanna dance?
Hi! Having fun?
This place is insane!
The music is amazing!
Take it easy. Hella! This is awesome!
What's up?
This place is insane! Hey there!
Hey! You wanna dance?
Say, kid. Hi. That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the... Bummer. Look at you. There's just one. I'm glad you understand. You know what? You know what? But you seem like a good kid. And I'm getting sick of the... Then it sounds like we have a deal, boss. Ha! I'm gonna take a lap. Gotta sober up a little before I get to work.
This Aurora stuff?
What is it? Can't you?
My mind.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges?
We're shaking.
I just saw our set. Now, before we head in, he'll ask for twice. Don't worry about. Our goal is to get. And this'll be fun.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want a piece of that.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official.
Your security here going to stand or... So polite. Almost...
Am I to assume that briefcase has a...
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind.
I have the amount.
Think...
Now how am I supposed...
I don't know. What? How did you... All right. You win.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. We don't need to do this.
Hand over, Mr. It's my employer. I think we can work something out. I'm here for the rock. I'm not your messenger service. Yeah, I hope so. Huh. All right.
Slayton is a man of considerable resources. Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better. Asa. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms.
There goes our way out. Agreed.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Hoping to get a meeting?
Welcome to Slayton Aero.
It's ridiculous.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy. I think we can work something out. I can see that. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end.
We have resorted to theft now, I see.
Hey. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end.
I do not recall you asking if you could take that.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now! Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
I'm going to find you! You're dead. Dead!
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes?
We've got to hit the alarm!
Take your best shot.
I never liked him anyway!
You cannot beat me. already. I cannot wait to kill you.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
One down!
Bring it! Where'd you go?
Open up! Now! You're...
I will have your head!
I'm out of here!
Another one down!
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo.
Now is the time to enhance your life. Guaranteed. So go out!
They do say that. Hardest part is showing up.
Live your best life. We'll be here when you're
Looking for the young, bright light.
Yeah? What?
Yeah? Yeah? Well, then let me spell. You either walk. So. Hey, I never said. Look, let's stop. Now we're getting. If you, find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
I've got no complaints.
If it's better not be a waste. You got the money.
Worried for when my luck turns.
You done here? Time to move on.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Sarah, Miss Perfect Morgan. I swear she must have radar.
What do you mean?
Every single time I make a mistake, before I can say, oops, she's there, and very politely, ever so patiently,
Here to shoot the breeze?
telling me I made a mistake. You know what I mean?
No, I do not.
Thanks, Andrea.
I hope you're having a good
Now
day.
I feel better.
Cold-blooded murder was a line I told myself I'd never cross. Do you really think we did the right thing back there? I can't argue with that. I'm just used to cost. It is rarely... Well, I may not agree. I don't often get a chance to work in the field.
And we're off. First class. We're locking into orbit now.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less, but I will offer...
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize. No one, especially... Tell us, please. We're not the ones making threats. I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on. Hey there. About you, there is an
unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you.
Need to regroup.
Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're
Tell
flying.
Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors.
And
everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Agreed, we should not delay.
So many people, all in one place. Here, I have... Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you. What is it? Yes, of course. I hope that was informative. So, yes. Still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
How is Neon? Are you? Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
You do have a way with words.
Ah, I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be... Vladimir.
Some glints of
All right. Good.
What's on your mind?
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.